So I'm reading the Hebrew Bible. I'm reading Josiah, Isiah. Maybe in English it's called Jisao. I'm reading in the Hebrew Bible, so it's in Hebrew. And I'm reading from chapter Aleph, the first one, until Lamed, till the third one. I noticed some very, very famous parts over there. A lot of very famous uh, prophecies, like in the end of the days, you're gonna have like the lion will lay down with the deer, and there will be peace. I didn't find anything about Jesus, and of course, I also didn't see anything about Messiah. Okay, so take it easy. No Messiah, okay? Take it just easy. For you to know, and the book Isiah is from the time of King Yotam and Achaz and Chizkiyahu. So it's about in the middle of the 7th century BC. I already surpassed the part that the Assyrians, led by Sennacherib, are coming and they are sieging Jerusalem. And an angel of God is saving Jerusalem by killing 185,000 of those Assyrian soldiers. So I'm getting to the first time that the book of Yeshayahu is mentioning the word Messiah, and that is in chapter 35 in the beginning, and it says, Ko amar God to his Messiah, to Chorus. So basically, if you read it, it says that basically the Messiah of God is King Chorus, the Persian King Chorus. So not Jesus. Now, it continues and says afterward, chapter 35. I'm sorry, this is chapter 45, yes? Chapter 45, and this is in the verse 5. It says, I am God. I won't say his name, Adonai. I am Adonai, and there is no one beside me. There is no God beside me. So, there's no Jesus that is God. Okay? So I finally got, after reading the entire book of Isaiah, I finally got to chapter 53 in Hebrew, Nun Gimel, and I understand and that this is something that some people think that it's related to Christianity. I don't see how exactly it's related to Christianity. And because right before it starts, before that you have in 52, he's talking about a slave, and then he continued to talk about the slave in 53. All right. And if you read it in Hebrew, this is in the last part of 52. This is 52:13. Inei skill avdi. So my slave. יום ויישא וגבה מאוד. כאשר שממו עליך רבים, כן, משחת מאיש מראהו ותוארו מבני אדם. So this is definitely talking about Israel, because it just say basically how sometimes Jews are very smart and very intelligent. So, and also sometimes they're very special and unique, like like Einstein and Freud and Spielberg. So it's just kind of like amazing how some people, they're obsessed with you, while at the same time some people just hate you. I mean, so many people hate Jews, Well, so many people are benefit from work of Jews. Look at Facebook and Google and stuff like that, Einstein, internet and computers and TV and a lot of other stuff in medicine. And so then it's continued. כן יזה גויים רבים עליו יקפצו מלכים פיהם, כי אשר לא סופר להם ראו, ואשר לא שמעו התבוננו. So like it just show how so many nations that don't even they never even saw a Jew and they already heard stories about Jews and how like like the Japanese like when they had to deal with Jews in World War II. I mean, they had the Fugu plan because they actually believed that the Jews are very, very smart. So they wanted to use them, to utilize them for their own benefit and not to kill them. So this is exactly what he's talking about. כן יזה גויים רבים עליו יקפצו. יקפצו מלכים פיהם. They will talk because they will not see what was told to them and they will not hear what they saw. So this is exactly that, how people have so many misconceptions about Jews, and sometimes it's contradicting. The Jews are strong at the same time that they are weak. And then it starts, and then there is something that I can see how Christian can think that this is related to them, but considering that you're talking about Israel, about the people of Israel, and it's saying, "Mi האמין לשמועתנו וזרוע אדוני על מי נגלתה," and then ויעל כיונק לפניו, ושורש מארצייה לא תואר ולא הדר ונראהו ולא מראה נחמדהו, נבזה וחדל אישים. So the slave of God and the people of Israel, while they are being admired, they are also being humiliated. And nivzeh v'chadal ishim ish machov. So some people they will say, he's actually prophesying how people will think the worst thing about Jews. And ולא הדר ונראהו ונבזה וחדל אישים איש מחובות. וידוע חולק המסתר פנים ממנו נבזה ולא חשבנו, ואכן חלינו הוא נשא, ומחובנו סבלם, ואנחנו חשבנו נגוע מכה אלוהים ומענה. So like is like the Jews is if you read this, he's prophesying how basically hating the Jews will basically be the disease of all people which are bad. All people that are sick socially will hate Jews, and this is understanding the narrative that he's prophesying and what he's actually talking about. He's saying, "ואנחנו חשבנו נגוע מכה אלוהים ומענה." So the slave of God, Israel, will be think to be cursed. And I heard from people, anti-Semitic people, that told me that I am cursed, that my people are cursed. And I'm telling them, what do you mean cursed? What would you say that I am cursed? That doesn't even make any sense. והוא מחולל מפשענו, מדוכא מעוונתנו. He's been violated from our crimes. He's oppressed from our sins. Musar shlomenu alav v'chavotonu panu. So that means that if the society is sick, then it's oppressing Jews. If the society is moral, then they preserve its Jews. This is exactly what he's talking about. The societies which are liberal, which are good, usually don't oppress Jews. And we know that from the world. Look at Russia. Russia is a country that is anti-Semitic, and it's a fucked up country. כולנו כצאן טעינו, איש לדרכו לפנינו, ואדוני הפגיע בו את עוון כולנו. So this is exactly the part that some Christian will be confused when saying, "Oh, you see, it says, and God punish him or punish him or hurt him for the crime of all of us. No, but if you're talking about, as you see before, you're talking about Israel. So basically, he's saying that God is actually allowing Jews to be hurt simply because when this is the crimes and the sins of society. So people in society which are sick, which are sinners, which are bad, they usually attack the Jews. So and it's true, the Jews are usually victims of the people in society which are really, really, really bad. They are not attacked by the good people. They're attacked usually by the bad people of society, and this is and exactly what they're talking about. And you will see that Christians think that this is related to the Jesus died for our sins. It doesn't say that he died. All right. ניגש והוא נענה ולא יפתח פיו כסה לטבח. יובל כרחל לפני גזוזיה. So he's actually prophesizing how Jews would be basically massacred and slaughtered without being able to do something or even say something until salvation will come. And this is actually prophesizing the Holocaust here. נעלמה ולא יפתח פיו, מעצר ומשפט לקח, ואת דורו מי ישוחח, כי נגזר מארץ חיים מפשע עמי נגע למו. This is basically is prophesizing all the oppression of the Jews, that even when they went to court, the court was against them. This is the Inquisition. וייתן את רשעים קברו ואת עשיר במותיו, הלא חמאס עשה ולא מרפיד. So even though they didn't do anything bad, they will be attacked and oppressed. And God wished, ויהובה חפץ תקוע, החולי אם תשים שם נפשו, יראה זרע יחם וחפץ עיניים בידו יסלח. So he said, if God wanted him to succeed, he will succeed. And if God wanted him to be oppressed, he will be oppressed. מעמל נפשו יראה וישבע בדעתו צדיק עבדי לרבים, עוונתם הוא יסבול. ולכן החלק לו ברבים ואת עצומים יחלק שלל תחת אשר רעה על עלמה ונפשו. את פושעים עיניו והוא חטא הרבים נסע לפשים ויפגע. Let's see what it says. Well, it means what it means, basically. But this is completely not related to Christianity. So if you thought that Isaiah 53, it talks about Jesus, it definitely does not talk about Jesus.